Juan-O's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like hold up a minute.
Generously to his church. What up, though, y'all? How y'all living? I'm Juan-O. Welcome to Juan-O's world. Now, I came across this story about the dude OG Maco, who's a rapper. You may know him, you may not know him, or he was a rapper. But it's come to my attention that he has recently unalived himself. And I wouldn't put this on being a rapper. I wouldn't put this on being a black person. I would put this on being a man, period. You jump outside and you try to do things and you try to get them to work and you try to do it based on your own moral compass. And sometimes you make it and they become exploited, or sometimes you get a little bit of shine that's going to eventually be taken away from you because you won't conform. Now, I'm not familiar with this whole story, and that's why we about to check out what Willie D got to say about it, and then I'm gonna do my 1-2. Let's see.
OG Maco passed away last night in a Los Angeles hospital, surrounded by family and friends. Maco had been hospitalized since December 12th after suffering a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Sources close to the situation says Maco's coma took a turn and he went into critical condition and was unable to be revived.
That's deep. That's deep. I had a homie who shall remain nameless tried to do something like that to itself. But, you know, seeing how me and the world needed him so much, he wasn't able to. Life is a funny thing, you know. Success is a funny thing. Failure is a funny thing. But you yourself is a for sure thing. So I've been having some recent successes. I've been having some recent failures. I've had people try to kick me at points where they thought I was down to make it worse. I've had people try to pull me down where they thought I was successful to make it impossible. I've had people who honestly felt like they was losing me because I was growing. So they've been doing things to stunt my growth. It's all kind of things that's going on when you starting to feel like you're inadequate. It's all kind of things that's going on outside of you when you start to feel like you're a failure. See, the thing is this. I personally feel like people that take his route are selfish. Me, myself, I'm hungry. I'm not willing to just give the people that want to see me down a win. I'm not willing to just take myself out the game because shit ain't going right. It ain't supposed to go right. If things just went right for you, then how you gonna make money? The whole idea of commerce is providing a service where things go wrong for others so you can create a coin. That's what we all do, being of service to each other. So when you seeing things go wrong, don't go bad on yourself. Get to applying yourself. But let's hear the rest of the story.
Doctors had been struggling to get a proper brain scan in attempts to flush out the toxins in Maco's system since he was admitted earlier in the month. When news first broke out that Maco had been shot, false reporting began almost immediately, with people reporting that he was dead. Now, the truth is, a 911 call was placed by a neighbor who heard a gunshot. When the police arrived, they found Maco, and a firearm was later recovered close to his body. Now, let me give you a little background on Maco, because I know some of y'all are saying,
this shit get lost because we talking about rappers and entertainers, but truth be told, I just want to tell anybody that's listening, like not applying yourself, it eventually leads here. Because after you got all this time, all these years, and not doing what you're supposed to do, then what's gonna end up happening? You're gonna be looked at a certain way. You're gonna be talked about a certain way that you don't want to deal with. That ain't necessarily to say what happened in this case, but obviously it was something going on that made him not want to be here no more. And I would just have to ask you, what's worth what's more worth than you what's more valuable than you seeing things through? Because you don't know how it's gonna end. You may down top. Why you gotta die down here? You done already went through the worst. Why stop now? Why quit now? You know? And that's the one thing about me. I noticed a lot of people after I did that Forum magazine interview, they calling me mature and saying, yo, I wish I was that. I wish I was where you at. Like, don't get it twisted. Nigga, I hate being the bigger person. Right now, it's a situation where I had to take a little bit of disrespect, not none of this internet shit, where I took a little bit of disrespect because it might have benefited somebody that I love. But that person that gave me that little bit of disrespect, or that little bit of, well, actually I disrespected him, but nonetheless, I still would, you know, I ain't got a Buick right now, but so I couldn't just like throw him in my trunk. But you know, I would like to do that. But I'm trying to be the bigger person. It ain't easy. It's a continuous job. Ain't none of this shit easy. It ain't easy to kill yourself. Ain't nothing you choose or pick gonna be easy. And that's what the problem is. People trying to pick what feels good or what feels easy for the time, and then they paying that cost later. But hey,
I ain't never heard of him. Who is he? It's my first time ever hearing about him. I ain't never heard of him. Well, now y'all even, because I'm sure Maco had never heard of you. Y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me with the I ain't never heard of.
yeah.
Like, you're supposed to hear every single person that has attained some level of success. But let me give you a little background on him. Maco carved out his rap legacy in 2014 with his viral banger, You Guessed It. Cementing the hit-making factor for QC Records, he continued to push the envelope musically, earning a spot on the 2015 XXL Freshman, alongside Vince Staples, K-Camp, and others before medical issues, including a flesh-eating disease that altered the course of his career and life. Maco was 32 years old. So what we have here is a person who had achieved some level of success. He was on his way up. He was getting a lot of attention. He had a hit song.
First of all, Willie D need to stop shaving his motherfucking mustache. That's some shit I ain't never understand. I rubbed my face from the age of 10 to the age of 15, wanting something to grow there. I never shaved my fucking mustache. I'm not gonna never shave my beard. But that's just me personally. But some of this superficiality is why the I could never call a little homie a OG. Mr. Maco here is not here no more. You gotta mean something to yourself no matter what the fuck everybody else think. And that's just pretty much what it boiled down to. You gotta be the same OG whether you got money in your pocket or no. You gotta get out here and apply yourself. sometimes I like to show compassion to these type of things. But recently with some of the stuff that's going on in my life, I can't show no compassion to these things. Really. We all got choices. And that's just what it is. RIP this dude. And for you to make it with debilitating diseases and whatnot, and to give up on yourself, that's crazy. Look at T-Boz. She ain't out here killing herself. And she done been robbed on top of being successful, on top of being sick. She's still performing. She's still being, well, she divorced now, but she's still being a wife. And a sexy motherfucker on top of that. Anyway, I don't want no smoke with Mac 10. We out.